Allez, salut, c'est le doute de Dasswassup.com. Bienvenue dans Chilling With, épisode numéro 8. Aujourd'hui, nous recevons Clear Soul Forces. Hop! Yeah! Hi guys, come in. Nice to meet you, Mathieu.
Jarrell, LAZ.
Nice to meet you,
Emil.
Mathieu.
What's going on, man? I'm Cortez.
Nice. Hiya, Mathieu.
Oh shit. Oh.
Have a seat.
Oh.
So, how are you?
Good, good. How you, man?
I'm fine. So, you guys dropped this?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
That's the gold PP7s, man.
It's a really cool project.
You like it?
Yeah, I really liked it. I really liked it. It's cool to see that Detroit is back, like.
Yeah.
Because right now there's just not so much people come from Detroit anymore.
Oh man, it's people. You just gotta listen.
Who?
Shoot.
For example, there's Apollo Brown, which is one of the biggest producer in Detroit right now.
Mm-hmm. Guilty just, Black Milk just put out No Poison, No Paradise.
Yeah.
What you in tune with? Are you in tune with what's going on in Detroit? Do you listen to Detroit hip hop?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, for sure.
I mean, there's people out there dropping records. All our homies just drop records. From Coleman Young, all of them just put out albums. Have you ever heard of a group called Coleman Young from Detroit?
No.
You should look them up.
Yeah,
you should look them up. Detroit City. You should look them up.
Tell us a little bit about Detroit, because for a French person who has never been to Detroit, we don't really know what it's like. Some people think that it's like in 8 Mile, you know, the movie.
Yeah.
So how is that in reality? Like, is Eminem around sometimes, or?
No, you don't see him too much, man. But he's a superstar, you know.
Yeah.
We went to a show he had at St. Andrews a couple years ago, and it was like people in the alley ready to bum rush him when he came out the door. So, you know, and it's like you never know what those people are gonna try to do when they see you. You know, if you're Eminem, people might try to do some harm to him or something. Yeah. So, you know, he doesn't really come too much, but when he does, it's tight security.
That's Slim Shady LP right there.
What have you seen?
Where?
Slim Shady LP, right there.
Yeah, right there.
Can we play that?
Yeah, we can. For sure.
Let me see it. Let me see it.
All right.
Let me see it. I've never seen this in vinyl in person before.
It's the re-edition. It's not the original.
It don't matter.
He started. He put it. All his records are now on vinyl. Here it is. It's one of the best of his best album.
Oh, this is my favorite.
That's my favorite one too.
It's my favorite album.
It's cool.
And you played this record. I was thinking you would play more like Role Model.
I like this shit too.
Role Model is one of the best.
Just don't give a.
Yeah, that one is dope.
Can we curse?
The what?
Curse?
Yeah, you can do whatever you want,
Can I
guys.
say fuck?
You can say whatever you want, seriously.
Fuck, ass.
For 20 minutes in your life, you can do whatever you want. So basically, that's what it's like.
Here you go, bro.
So it's your first record?
No, second.
Second?
Second album.
Detroit Revolution.
That one was on vinyl too,
That's
man.
on
Did you
vinyl.
get that one?
No.
That shit rare, dog.
It was a limited run.
Yeah.
That shit
run.
rare,
It was
dog.
only 500.
How limited?
Super
500
limited.
As hell.
Out of circulation.
Yeah. Vinyl Digital in Germany pressed some up for us and put them out, and that was it.
Yeah.
One time only. So if you find it, get it.
All right. So you signed on the label right now, or you're still independent, or?
Fat Beats handles our
Distribution.
We got a distribution deal with Fat Beats.
Yeah, but we're definitely still independent.
Yeah. Is it something that you like, or you'd like more to sign in a major label sometimes? Or?
I love
No need to sign with a major.
Why?
Because we've seen groups and people do it without majors, and they're far more successful
and happier.
In
control of your sound.
They can say what they want.
Do what you want.
And do what they want. Like Macklemore. Not that I'm a Macklemore fan.
Yeah, Macklemore fan.
But
don't let him fool you.
Macklemore's pretty successful independently. Like
I know.
Yeah. So and he's good. He's well
What
off.
did you guys thought when you won all the awards?
Ooh.
What did you thought?
I thought it
Just
was
raise
funny,
your
man.
hand like
Yeah?
you were in school.
Yes, I sure did. I thought that shit was funny, man. Like, I don't know, dog. Like, over the years, I used to feel like the Grammys was a bar for, like, success and shit, but the more and more that I watch it, I just be like, it'll be cool to get one, but when I seen that shit, I was just like, it's just a popularity contest. It's like winning an MTV award, man.
Yeah.
You know, like,
It is.
he made you know, you can't deny the little impact. You know, I ain't even gonna call it a little impact because when I went back and I looked up his videos, this motherfucker had like 800 million views on one video, dog.
Yeah.
Seriously. And then like 400 million on another. So it's not, he's not doing no baby shit, you know, but it's just one of those things, dog, where I just feel like Macklemore winning the Grammy was the first time that I felt like hip-hop doesn't belong to not even the streets, just urban people. That's a purely suburban movement, man. Purely.
Yeah.
Macklemore gets no spins in Detroit.
Oh, no. He just
Does Macklemore get spins out here?
Yeah.
No.
No?
I don't listen to the radio because they don't play hip hop on the radio.
They don't really play hip-hop records.
Well, they play commercial hip hop, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
there's
play
no
commercial
Because
rap.
hip hop used to be in the
There's no-
streets,
look,
like you
look,
said, but it's not
It's
really
not even, I
anymore.
don't even want to say streets, you know, because
Yeah.
it's like we not street artists, but we urban.
Urban,
You
yeah.
know,
right.
so you know, it's just like to see him win the Grammy, it's like, damn, that ain't had shit to do with black people, man. Like, you know, like, damn, that.
I mean, especially that he won it over the people that were in the category with him. You know, like, and I'm not to take nothing away from him, but it's just like,
It's a purely suburban.
come on.
movement,
I
dog.
think it's a numbers thing too, man. Like they just look at numbers, man. You know, they look at who's selling the most and who's, you know, more
Radio the
popular,
most.
like
Radio-
you said.
Being on the radio holds so much more weight than it should. It's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? Like, just people let that. Was he getting spins on the radio? You know, like, no, we don't get played on commercial radio. Oh, well then y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, people in
Like,
Detroit won't
okay.
know who you are unless you're on the radio. Like,
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like I mean, you have an underground hip hop movement there. Obviously, you know, like it's so much music that you can't stop it. You know, artists are gonna get together and they're gonna do their own thing regardless. But if you're not on the radio, the masses in Detroit, they're like, who? Clear Soul what? Clear Soul who? Even though we've been in like all of the major publications that are circulated throughout the city, Metro Times, The Real Detroit, and Michigan Chronicle. We've been in pretty much every magazine except for the Free Press and the Detroit News. But
Every Detroit.
people still, they like, huh?
What was that? We just got the best group.
Real
in
Detroit
Real
Weekly.
Detroit.
Yeah, Real Detroit Weekly just gave us the best hip hop group in Detroit.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's awesome.
That's dope.
That's the shit.
Can we talk for 1 or 2 minutes about your stuff right there? Is it your traveling kit for rolling joints or?
Hey man, yeah. This my Kush mat, man. Shout out to Kush mat. Roll up clean. And you know, my little grinder and stuff, and you know, got a little storage unit in the bottom for some hashish. And since we can't find any marijuana out here, we got tobacco here in this in this other part.
There is marijuana around here too.
Is there?
Yeah, there is.
Can you point us in that direction? That would be awesome. Not on camera, but you know, maybe off camera.
Maybe on camera too. I don't care. I really don't care. I'll say what I can do. Because you're putting tobacco with it, right?
Yeah, I don't like that. We don't like
None
that.
of us do.
You roll all natural?
Yeah.
Really?
That's how they smoke in the United States.
Yeah, I know that's
It's
the way they
crazy
smoke.
because it's like when you pass something out here, pure marijuana is very harsh on people's chests here. But when you smoke something that's mixed with tobacco, it's very harsh on our chest. You
Yeah.
know, so it's like the polar opposite, man.
Yeah.
Can you please tell us why you choose that song?
This is one of my favorite songs on this album.
Lyrically, what's going in?
For me, it's the beat. It's Eminem's production. I'm not too big of a fan of. My stepdad used to tell me all the time that he didn't have the stuff that made people move. I never understood what he meant, but listening to a lot of his records, I could see how they don't match up next to somebody else you would play on the radio or in the club. But this one, like, is normal, got a bass line, you know what I'm saying? You can nod your head to it. This is a beat I would freestyle to if it wasn't vocals on it. That's how I measure it.
Cool.
I wouldn't freestyle on My Name Is or Guilty Conscience.
Yeah.
You know?
Nah, because those beats are like set up to Eminem is such a picture painting rapper. Like, you know, those beats are for him to paint pictures too. You know what I'm saying?
Stories.
And tell stories too and stuff. And even this one, he's telling kind of a story, right? A little bit.
You know how you do.
Babe, go to a rave. You know what I'm saying? Like, all his stuff is like painting a picture, what he's doing, the chick he with, you know, drugs he's taking.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's all a picture, and you just put yourself there, and you're like, oh yeah, I understand this. I totally feel this. I'm coming from the same place.
Yeah.
You know, if you come from that place.
Can you tell us, because every MC and every artist is influenced by the city he comes from. I know all of you are not actually from Detroit. Some of you are not from Detroit, right?
I mean, I was born in Detroit, you know, but I grew up in Colorado.
Yeah, that's it. That's what
you know, I spent I used to spend summers in Detroit.
All right. Can you tell us what Detroit gives you every day to make your music? How does it influence you?
I think you're gonna get 4 answers.
Yep, 4
definitely. But for me, it's it's just making it out of that hole. Like, it just I use it as motivation. Everything around me, like, things started becoming normal to me. Like, seeing abandoned buildings, seeing crack vials on the ground, seeing bums. It's normal to me. And I started thinking, like, you know, when I have my kid, it's gonna be normal to my child. And then I said, that's fucking wrong. Like, my kid shouldn't grow up learning that this is okay. Like, living in this is fine. So trying to make it out is my motivation and inspiration. Even if I don't live in Detroit anymore, and I can still look back at the city and get that same, because it's not like that in California or Texas.
Oh no, it's ghettos.
It's ghettos everywhere, but it's not like Detroit. The whole Detroit is a ghetto. Like, the whole shit. Like, once you cross 8 Mile, that's it.
Yeah.
Like, period. Like, the east side, the west side, the south side, like, no matter what. Like,
got your little
hell,
pockets.
there's even a city inside Detroit that's worse than Detroit, and it's called Highland Park.
Oh yeah.
So you pass through Highland Park going through Detroit, and you know, that's where you can see most of your abandoned buildings, and like right around the schools where kids are walking to school, like everybody's learning it. So making music is just like turning that negative into positive. That's all. I don't want to take up all the answers.
No. That makes sense, man. Like, you know, I could sit on my mother's front porch, man, and you know, next door to her is a dope house, and across the street is a field that used to be just like, you know, shrubbery, and you know, people will come by and dump their like garbage off in the city. People from the suburbs, like their trash, you know. If they're cleaning out their garage, they'll come and they'll fill up a pickup truck and they'll drive it to Detroit, and they'll drive down your street and they'll find an empty lot or a field where there used to be a home, and they'll just put their trash there. You know, it's kind of like, what kind of shit is that? And it makes you want to do better for yourself and do better for your family. You know what I'm saying? That type of thing will make a person motivated.
What about you?
I don't know. For me, like, I feel like a lot of people, you know, that come from Detroit just naturally had this soul and this bounce and shit. You know, I got soul or whatever, but I feel like I got a different kind of little, you know, bop or whatever. Because, you know, the thing that I take from Detroit, you know, I don't take the grooves and the smoothness and all of that. Like, I'm not the biggest Slum Village fan in the world. You know, I don't listen to stuff like that all the time. You know, but what I do take from the city is like the attitude and the feeling. You know, like I catch the bus in the city. Now I see people every day, you know, trying to take their kids to daycare. I see mothers taking their kids to daycare and then going to work on a bus every single day. You know, so just that attitude to want to keep it pushing, you know, those are the kind of things that I take from the city. You know, just like just that fight, you know, and that heart, more so than like the whole Motown movement. And I didn't grow up in that, you know, but where I came to the city, you know, was like a resident. I'm a resident of the city, and I live as a resident of Detroit. You know, so that's what I take, like that heart of the city, more so than the musical side. You know, it's definitely diverse, but that's the biggest thing that I take from it, the openness and just the perseverance that people go through. That's what I love about the city, man.
Yeah, because even like he was saying, you got these mothers, you know, these single moms or whatever, single dads or just kids, whatever, going to school, and it's just crazy stuff happens, you know, like, for one, it's like 3 feet of snow in the city right now. So if you are driving down a residential neighborhood,
they don't plow.
What you essentially have is
at all
tire tracks where cars have gone past, and you have those lanes that are empty. But then in the middle, where the middle of the car is, it's like 3 feet of snow and ice. So it's like scraping the bottom of your car. And if you're walking to school or if you're walking to work, the sidewalks aren't plowed either. So you're walking on top of or through snow and ice, and you gotta stand at the bus stop. It's 3 degrees outside. You know, it's like with your baby, you know, to take your baby to where you gotta go. So it's like definitely a fight that people in Detroit have. It's a resiliency.
Your head above water.
Yeah,
there ain't no dog ass jobs out there. People doing that for $9 an hour.
Yeah,
you know,
sometimes less. Sometimes less, man. So, you know, that make you as an artist. That comes out, and you know what I'm saying, you can hear it. And that's not just, you know, it's Detroit for sure, but it's Michigan too. You know, it's a blue collar state. You know, a lot of people lost jobs, you know what I'm saying, as a whole. So it's like that.
I see you putting some vinyl on the side. Can you tell us why?
I'm just grabbing something for us to listen to, man.
It's stuff you like?
Mm-hmm. I'm sure somebody else gonna come over here and grab something.
Yeah, don't change this.
Cool.
Do not change this song.
Well, guys, we're nearly finished. 20 minutes goes fast.
Okay.
Damn.
Probably you can give us some of your Detroit energy. Probably give us a little rap or something.
Oh yeah, we could do something.
We have an MPC right there if somebody feels like doing some.
Well,
or you can go a cappella or...
I don't know how to use an MPC.
Me neither.
Really?
Use a machine.
You have just a kick here, snares here.
Where my hi-hats?
Hi-hats are here.
Oh shit, can I get that up here?
I don't know how.
You want to kick something first, man?
It don't matter.
Go ahead. No.
Yo, audio astronauts, we about to smash the notes. Peter Parker, the artist, you're an arachnophobe. Radioactive inside your radio, spaz at my radio tactics. Smash, snap radios in half shit. I smashed it the last quick, passed it the last. He smashed it and then passed it to Elijah. They beat it on the MPC. We beat on breaks all day, and you feed her.
Be like Frank Dux with your knocker sword. Don't get caught up in the blood sport. I might win the coup, might who want war. Lust more than midnight. Fucking your whore raw, no protection, Teflon. Bullets projectile. Bounce back, I counteract, combating that. Cataracts while hot boxing, get Cadillac, exhaling hella smoke while Billy Devon singing that shit. Diamonds in the rough, diamonds in the bag. Sitting on the sofa, kicking these rhymes. Fresh up off the van, about to sit in this bitch. I should have been on recline. Hit the rewind button. What the fuck, these niggas ain't pushing nothing. Push the button. More snares and hi-hats for these bomb raps. Put the shit to my left, my man E-Fay about to burn him with
Panoramic
the raps.
HD around the block from HP that made me between the crack rock and where them fiends be. My daily images consisted of them prostitutes and crack users with a halfway house 2 doors down now. They fucking with us mentally. Mercury on a Hennessy, American Dream Teas, and these motherfuckers believing. So we exactly opposite, seeing good with the bad. Half steak, Nissa Vador, ramen noodles and vodka. Plus I know them rappers fake and them bitches be rats and snakes. Why I keep it moving loud back, contribute to the air pollution. My style, a mixture of potent acids powered by cold fusion over snare kicks, powering up the music. It oozes through your computer. You absorb it in your cuticles. Virtual revolution for my people with that new shit. And I'ma pass it to my right. Elijah Dottie beating on the MPC.
Who's gonna make him a beat?
All right. You just gonna play. You play. Yeah. Let's go. How's that?
Cool. Thanks a lot, guys.
Yeah. Appreciate
Thanks a lot.
Thanks for having us.
Have a good show tonight.
Thank you.
Are you coming?
You coming?
I'm coming for sure.
Hey.
All right, cool, bro.
I am.
Yeah, you'll hear some better kicks than.
I have 3 things to ask you right now.
And I have one thing to ask you.
Yeah?
Uh-oh.
What is it?
Can I buy that Slim Shady LP vinyl off you right
Really?
now? 25 euros right now.
He's pulling your card.
He's pulling.
your
He's
card.
pulling.
Right
You just
off
got your
you
card
right now.
pulled live on camera.
You know what that means, right?
What you gonna do?
Yeah.
You gotta make a decision.
You know what? Sign that for me first.
I got it. You want to sign it?